And back we come, the South Range Raiders show here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Giangelo's here on Route 224 in Boardman. DJ Yoakley and another volleyball player profile brought to you by our friends at Giangelo's. It is Julia Meli, ladies and gentlemen. Julia's excited to be here tonight. Make sure we turn your mic up very loud so everybody can hear you and not so much me. Julia, I know you're nervous. Your sister came out here a couple weeks ago and absolutely lit the place on fire. She was unbelievable. From a standpoint of sister, right? There's a stage every sibling group goes through that you can't stand each other.
Yeah.
And then there's this magical unicorn that comes and sprinkles fairy dust everywhere, and then you're best friends for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Where are you and your sister at in that phase?
We're pretty close. We spend a lot of time together, but there's still some times that we always argue. But I would say we're really close, and she's like my best friend, so we do pretty much everything together.
That's got to be a parent's dream from that standpoint.
Yeah.
When you were growing up, who was the more competitive person? You or Liv?
Probably Olivia. She was just more she was always more outgoing and more social than me, so she had a lot more I don't know, I guess, and she thought she was older than me, so she was always think that she could do better than me. But
what would you look at as your sister's strengths? When you look at your sister, things you admire that you think she's really strong in?
She is always very helpful and caring to everyone, no matter who they are, and she's always willing to help someone out, no matter what. So I just think she's very welcoming to everyone and very helpful when she needs to be.
On the flip side of that coin, what are your strengths? What do you feel like you're very good at, very strong, very kind of up and coming? What are your strengths? And then on kind of the downside, what are the weaknesses that you're working on right now to become those strengths in the future years?
Okay. I would say I'm also pretty caring, and I'm always willing to help anyone out, or even if it's not something that I'm very strong in, if it's a topic that I don't really know very well, but I'm always willing to try to help someone out if they need help. Sometimes on the opposite side, I'm not as patient as I could be, so I need to work on that, and I'm not as outgoing and putting myself out there as I should be. So I try to work on that. But
we'll change that right now from the outgoing standpoint. Patience, okay? Patience comes, and it's different forms for everybody. What things do you feel like you're not patient enough in?
I don't know. I think just not that I get annoyed, but I can get I don't know, stressed out, and then I just kind of start to get ahead of myself a little bit, and I just don't give anyone time.
Does that kind of go over onto the volleyball court? Can you feel yourself getting anxious at times during volleyball and you have to calm yourself down?
Yeah, I get very frustrated with myself pretty easily, so sometimes it's hard for me to calm down and just focus on play how I should be. So if I'm having a bad night and I start off not playing good, it's sometimes hard for me to get myself back in the game and keep focusing and improve on my game.
I think everybody goes through that at something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, whether it's work, whether it's sports, whether it's anything, school, that you have to kind of take a step back. How do you calm yourself down? Because I think that's the toughest thing is you can identify it, but taking yourself and pulling yourself out of that situation, and you've done such a great job with it. How do you do that?
A lot of times I can tell physically, my shoulders will be tense if I'm going to pass or something. So I just try to make sure I loosen up, and then I just think that all I need to I know how to pass, I know how to do whatever I need to be doing. So I just think that I just need to go back to my roots and do what I know I have to do.
Is it easy to translate that from on the court to off the court? If you're taking a test or anything like that, can you do that outside of the Thriller Dome, so to speak?
Yeah, a lot of times I can with tests, but if it's just if I'm taking a really hard test and I get a question wrong, I just don't know what the answer is, I kind of go into a spiral, and I usually I'm able to go over and check it over and everything, but I would say I'm better at doing it on the court than I am in school or anything else.
Who are some of those people that help support you from that standpoint? Teammates, family? Who are those people that just when you're having your worst day, they pull you out of it, they take you out to have a lunch or a dinner or whatever that is? Who are those people?
Well, my mom and my sister are definitely probably the two biggest supporters when it's when I just need to calm down and relax. And then some of my close friends at school, Ava Ward, she's here, she's a cheerleader. She's always so caring and helpful to me. And then Gloria and Ashlyn, they used to play volleyball too, so they're always very helpful to me. My dad's always there for me too. he kind of struggles with the patience thing, like I do.
So you get that. That's the apple off the tree of
Yeah.
dad. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. So if you talk about mom and dad. What are some of the traits that you absolutely love about them and you want to kind of adopt?
My mom is very much like my sister. She's always very caring and looking out for everyone else, putting everyone else first. So I really admire that about her, and I would like to be able to incorporate that more into my life. And then my dad, he knows how to get something done. So like if he wants something or if he needs to do something for work, he's always going to be like working hard until he gets like what he needs to do.
You got a pretty good leader over there too, Coach Irons.
Yes.
When you think about that guy, what do you think of?
He's always very supportive of the team, and he never yells at us or anything. He's always just encouraging us and telling us what we need to fix and what we need to do better. But it's always in a very nice way. Like I never feel like angry with him.
So when you look at, you're a junior.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at what you want to do next year and the year after and for the rest of your life, what comes to mind?
I'm very interested in like criminal and like law. So I would say either like a corporate attorney or like a criminal defense attorney possibly.
Oh, wow. So you like school.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. You got good grades?
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. So what's your favorite subject right now?
I've always liked math. Like until this year, I'm taking stats this year. It's not my favorite math class, but I don't know. I still like the idea of it. I like chemistry.
What is it with you girls in chemistry? It's amazing.
I think it's just like, I don't know. I think it's just we're just starting the year, so we haven't really done anything with like that's too complicated. I just think it's like interesting right now to be learning like whatever we're learning at the time.
So if you're a fan of chemistry, what is the chemistry that keeps this team so tightly knit?
I would say the seniors are a big part of it. They're always like at practice. They're not like the loudest people, but they're always there for everyone, and they're always like getting the work done that we need to do. And then Anna Toy, she's just a freshman, but she's very loud on the court. She is always uplifting everyone. She never is like talking down on someone or to someone. She is always there to like bring up the energy and help everyone.
What is the thing growing up that you look forward to most? There's a lot of people that look forward to their careers and graduation and weddings and having their what is the thing that you really identify with that you're really looking forward to growing into?
I'm really looking forward to like just the whole college experience, and then like after college to develop my career and my family. Like I feel like just that kind of sounds cliche, but like I don't know. I just think the like journey of going into a family and a career is very exciting for me.
That's awesome. Julia, Meli, ladies and gentlemen, what a great job you did. Congratulations. We're rooting for you. We'll be right back right here on the South Range Raiders Show on your Sports Network.